All right, welcome to the Kobe episode. It's episode number 24 of Pokemon Ash's Journey. Last episode was the Jordan episode. We are currently here on Shamouti Island. We did Fire, Ice, and Lightning Island, so the whole storyline for the movie. So now we've got this area up here. And we just gotta figure out what we can do up here, honestly. So let's find out. Because we got a lot of routes, but hopefully none of these islands are marked, so hopefully we can find where we can go. So we got the shrine, the 3 islands, so we can go back to them. Our next actual island, so Cleopatra is going backwards. Buttwall is the next one, I believe. So let's move forward. Buttwall. What? Why am I here? Am I tripping? Oh, is this Buttwall Island? Am I just stuck here? Is there a way forward? I guess we can go back to Cleopatra. But the water's still too rough here. So, how about Shamouti Shrine? No, can't move forward from here. I'm literally stuck here. Okay. I think this is just a glitch with the game. Am I just like unable to move forward? All right, give me a second. I gotta look this up on the guide. All right, I'm back. It's been a little while. In your time, it's probably been like 2 seconds. But, so we are at the end of the ROM hack, actually. So I'll show you what the ending looks like. But here's the problem. The amount of time it would take me to get to the actual ending of the ROM hack, which is back here where we started on Valencia Island, would be a waste of time. So we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do this. We're going to go to, yep, turn that on. And then turn it back off. All right, then from here we can enter this boat. We'll talk to Professor Oak. And you hear the Kanto music playing. I do actually want to try walk through walls here, so I might go ahead and do that. But you'll see in these bushes, you can catch a whole bunch of rare Pokemon, plus Aeron and Aggron in them. Yeah. Aeron and Lairon. But the Gen 3 starters, the Gen 3 fossils, for some strange reason, Love Disc. And then Aeron and Lairon are here. And Mariana. So that's what's available here. And then this is where it connects to part 2. All right, so that's what that is. Actually, let me turn on the. So if you wanted to, you could theoretically catch a one of the starters from Hoenn or something and do that. He doesn't have anything to say else, so. Instead, normally there's not a way back to Pallet Town. Actually, I did say I want to walk through walls, didn't I? Let's go back there and walk through walls. I just haven't input the code for that yet, so I'll have to do it. All right, figured it out. What I had to do for this was I just had to separate the code into 2 different sheets, per se. So instead of just one cheat, now it's two cheats. That's just something this emulator isn't set up to handle multi-line codes. All right, but with this, we're able to walk right back into Kanto. Looks like, right? Where we at? Was this where the? Oh, this is where we got to the Orange Islands. Okay, cool. So this is actually pretty convenient because it takes us right back to Pallet Town. Yep, just like that. We're at Oak Slab. Cool. So normally you can't get back to Kanto, but with walk through walls you can. And I also had the warp to Pallet Town cheat. So why did I want to come back to Kanto for what's basically the end of this? Well, because we didn't get something very important until the end of the game, and that was the HM for rock climb, right? We didn't get that, so we can use it. Let me go ahead and turn the cheats off. Go backwards, back in. We don't need no cheats. We might turn on experience share for fun, but I don't think there's actually any fun to be had because we can't challenge the Elite Four again. I thought we could, I was wrong. So if you want to beat the Elite Four, you gotta do it straight up. Like you gotta get to like level 80 by training off of like level 30s, and preferably before you give up your wrath. It's pretty bad. This game is this game is both great and terrible at the same time. Let's say it that way. There are some things that are utterly frustrating, and this is one of them. Like, I appreciate the guy who added like the 3 pieces of code that connects it to part 2 of this same game, per se, because Ash Journey does extend into a new part 2 that does Johto and all that. Which the base game is just Ash Gray, which includes everything you saw up until before I got off the boat leaving Valencia to, the wharf. So basically, Ash's Journey adds very little over Ash Gray. Let's say it that way. It just adds a couple lines of dialogue and the ability to catch some Pokemon that you couldn't catch before. At the very, very end. I keep messing this up. I want to go to I just want to make sure that we can't challenge the league again. Yeah, we can't challenge the league again. So, because of that, we're kind of stuck here no matter what we do. But I do want to go back and try some things out. So, we can go back to Pallet Town. And we can get a, actually, let's go back to Arena. We need to get our, we can keep Blastoise. Or we get rid of Blastoise for now. We're gonna get Shelter, we're gonna put it in our party. Because now we can actually complete the quest that we missed the first time. Let's just warp there. And honestly, just adding the warp system to Orange Islands would have been sufficient. So, but now we're able to go to that island out east here. It's your lucky day, buddy. Nothing on the item finder. Cool. Heart scale. Is there actually anywhere to use this thing? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a room miner in this game. I might be tripping though. Alright. Because we're so far out of the way. Actually, we're not that far out of the way. We just gotta surf this way. This other really cool thing about being back here is that we can just, you know. What? What happens if I surf there? So you're not supposed to be able to repeat that event. So actually, let's try it out. Yeah, I'll save. Oh, yeah, it breaks stuff. It's very, very broken. Alright. Alright. But we can warp to Saffron. And I want to warp here because for some reason, for some super strange reason, we are given the capability of using rock climb here. Like, why is there a rock climb path there? And you can't even use rock climb anywhere in the game. And I don't think that's the only place. I think there's other rock climbs in the game, and I'm just forgetting where they are. But that's the one that definitely stuck out to me. Is like, why can't you just backtrack from Saffron? I think there's like other ones like Mount Moon and stuff. Here's another one right here. Here's an entire item that you can literally not get to. And speaking of things you can't get to, I forgot about this item here. Hold up. We're going to get to that. Yeah. See, that's what I want to do during this episode. I want to get to all the stuff we couldn't get to before. Ooh. No. Let's get back to it. Attract. Alright, and what's up here? I'm not even going to climb it. Hyper Beam? Hyper Beam was stuck here. Alright, no more. More of that? Okay. We got some climb areas here. Oh, here's a shortcut around Mount Moon that we could have used. Look at that shortcut. There's probably some shortcuts inside Mount Moon too, now that I think about it. Let's go to the main path. I don't want to go up there, but... Yeah, looks like a big no-no. A lot of nothing. Nothing's going on in Mount Moon here. Alright. Oh, another item. Max Ether. Cool. I love how arbitrary. So these things are bulletproof. Beware of them. And some types of water. Okay, let's just go up here, see what's going on in this general vicinity. I don't see any rock climb areas up there. Okay, nothing going on over here. I don't think there's anything of relevance inside of Indigo. Oh, is this the, oh, this is, got it. I understand it now. This is that. So this is the area where we're able to catch all the Johto Pokemon. Or Hoenn Pokemon, I should say. Okay. We can't hop down this ledge either. That was see, if we could hop down this ledge, it would be worthwhile. That's just put a rock climb right there. Right here. Put rock climb right here. Would have saved the whole game. Would have saved the whole game. Put a rock climb right there. Alright, what's on this route? Shouldn't be much. This route's pretty straightforward. Alright. Can't go that way. Alright, let's warp again. Yeah. Just going around. I'm sure there's going to be stuff to see on like Route 12 too. Alright, so we looked around Saffron, up to Celadon. Let's go south of Saffron this time. Or we can go start at Lavender this time, actually. Didn't want to do that. Creepy Twins. So since I went out of my way to battle every single trainer during this playthrough, I'm not really worried about running into anybody. Let's go south. Celadon, nothing over there. I don't expect to find much. Actually, yeah, let's go this way. Let's go this way. We can check out Porta Vista and all that later on. By the way, I think there's a... oh yeah, we did miss this. So this was back when we did the Jigglypuff, or not Jigglypuff, the side-up quest. This was part of that. So this is just something we missed. I don't know where Meowsy is. She is. Oh! Okay, cool. You can't even see what's going on. Dang. Bro got off screen humiliated. Anyway, here's another rock climb. Sludge Bomb. We could have got it earlier. We did end up getting it anyway. I think that's our third copy of the thing, actually. That's our third copy of Sludge Bomb, probably. Yeah. So we've gotten it a few times. That was a non-legit version of it. There was nothing up here. Good to know. And then we can go through Diglett Cave. This feels like a speed run in the game. It feels illegal because this game is so slow and deliberate about where it lets you go at any given time. But now it's like, oh yeah, I could just go. Let's go here as quickly as I want to. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like being there no more. I could just go all the way through. All right. Oh, I could have just walked around. Could I have walked around? Yeah, only the water is unpassable. But there we go. Go down and right. All right, now we're back at Viridian. So while we're here, oh yeah, there was a area where you could go up here, and then I think you were supposed to be able to go down and surf. What does that do for you? Does that do anything different for you? No. Just lets you go up here. This is so weird. It's like they were planning on. That does nothing for you yet. Oh, item finder. Rare candy. Freebie. Okay, can you stop? Can you just stop? Thank you. I might be stuck though. Oh, made it. Oh, I made it. No. Oh, okay, made it. Now, is that true or am I just okay? I can't walk past him. I can walk that way. All right. Nothing going on over there. I forgot Rock Smash existed in this game because they never used it again. Alright, so I'm guessing the items right here. The big pearl, okay. Oh shoot, I missed an entire extra area. That was legit area that I missed. You could have legitimately got here. Star piece. What is this though? Alright, whatever. Pretty sure I could just walk through this if I hit at the right angle. I feel like I'm at GDQ trying to do a trick and can't figure it out. Look, first try. Alright, cool. 15th try. Alright. So we made it up in here. Actually, this is a really cool use for walk through walls. Self-go. Is there anything I can do in here? Looks like that's a negative. Alright, to the Pokemon Center. We need to warp to Vermilion. Alright, so we're back in the city. So we checked out the west side of Kanto. And let's go to the east. And the southeast specifically. That's the ranch. Got it. All right, so if you kept a raft, you can get to a nugget out here. excuse me, yeah. We could catch. I'm pretty sure that there's a rare counter for Katinis out here. I don't feel like surfing forever, but it's either here or it's in the middle like it was in red, blue, and yellow. Seeking. Interesting. You shouldn't make it that rare. I have to memorize to come back here. It's already difficult enough. Alright, whatever. I don't care that much. I just wanted to try to get one real quick. I don't see any rock climbing spots. What is with this encounter rate? Seriously. Also, how are my walls not walking? I'm up. Oh crap. Okay, I got scared there. Thought I broke it. I'm so serious. This encounter rate is insane. I literally turn and I'm encountering a Pokemon. Alright. Cool. What's going on here? That's where we got a good route, I think. Oh, Rock Smash. There was a Rock Smash earlier and I didn't get to it. Just dire hit. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, the risk reward for a lot of these items is way off. I don't see any way to go over there, so we'll just keep moving forward. Alright, so here's everybody's favorite route. Route 11 through 12. Yep, if you kept a raft, you could have gone down here and got Thunder, which is pretty neat in and of itself. By the way, talk to these three dudes before getting Eevee, and then you won't have to. Oh, there's an entire. Oh, how are you supposed to get here? You weren't supposed to get here. Yeah, you definitely weren't supposed to get here. Because it has a waterfall. And yeah, it has a waterfall and then a rock climb. Both of those are impossible to get in Kanto. So, hold up. But like I was saying, instead of picking up the Eevee first, come up here, talk to these three, battle them, whatever, get their stones, and then get the Eevee, and then don't turn in the Eevee. Just keep it pushing. You don't have to finish this quest line. Why? Because there's zero other way to get an Eevee besides this quest line, unless there's about to be a cave full of Eevee right there, in which case they wouldn't be legit. They would be cheated Eevees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go in. Oh, doesn't even work. Cave's not even active. So yeah, it's a waste of time. Yep. We do have to save. Oh, that was Pokeflute. That's right. That was that. And then this is Raz and Kaz. skip right past that. Nothing cool happening up here. We already explored all that. I'm guessing this was supposed to. I think this is supposed to be a bypass. Maybe I'm tripping. But Grandpa Canyon. I would expect to see a rock climb up in here. But this is also exactly where they give you rock smash, so maybe they just didn't want to confuse you by giving you more stuff. Yeah, there's nothing there. This is going to be an area where I don't see any rock smashing or rock climbing. Right. This Farfetch dude. Grassy area with no, was there into that grassy area? I thought there was another area, but no. Okay. He tried to steal your Pikachu, I think. I do want to see what the Bulbasaur event gives you and what the Wartortle event gives you, so I'm probably going to catch a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle real quick. Alright, cool. I think we've been everywhere and seen everything. I think there is one. Actually, let's go to Cinnabar real quick. Because I believe there's like, ooh, I guess if you get up here, you'd be up here. That only opens if you've, yeah, made your way up there. If you lose the blame the first time, you get to go there. I think there was an island up here with around here that required rock climb, if I remember. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that was just in the Orange Islands. Here's an area that requires rock climb. Protein in there. There wouldn't be anything in here. Huh? Let's go. Oh my gosh, why are these walls solid? These are least walkable walls of all time. Seriously. All right. Well, what we can do is let's go ahead and catch a Squirtle. So I'm going to put it in the code to catch a Squirtle, and then I'll be back. That's not a Squirtle. And Pokemon froze again. Hello. Alright, after trying a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different cheats, I'm coming to the conclusion that it's just not possible, at least not with the knowledge I have, or really the emulator I have to get this to go. Because I need the ability to input multi-line cheats correctly, and I can't do that with this emulator, unfortunately. So that is highly unfortunate. We'll reset. Because honestly, again, it's more the game's fault than the emulator's fault. The game should make it possible for you to see this, even if you've evolved. So we're just not going to be able. We're definitely not going to be able to see this. Oh, there is a little crag up here. Did I already get there? Oh. All right. Well, we're gonna reactivate walk through walls, actually. Where's those Bulbasaurs at? That looks like them right there. Alright, let's see if we can sneak around them. Cool. Alright, so you were able to learn Solar Beam here. I wonder what the outcome of the other one is, because I'm not going to be able to tell that one, because I just straight up, I don't think you can activate that without a Squirtle at all. Like, that's just impossible. I'll see if it'll let us, but I don't believe so. Yeah, you need a Squirtle. I don't think this is possible. Squirtle has to translate. And I can't catch a Squirtle. So even with walk through walls, this one's impossible. Oh well. But we've been around the world now. We've seen everything there is to see. So this will be the last episode, guys. As always, I've been me. You've been awesome. We've seen everything there is to see in this game. I'm not going to do part 2 of this because if part 1 was this infuriating, I really don't want to get into part 2 of this game. So that'll be it.